What's the news across the nation? Have you got the information? In a way that will enlighten, entertain, that never frighten, tell it straight without a pause. Hold your doors and lucky doors, lucky doors, da-da-dee-das. Running Russian visits, look at the news. But then and dick, you stand and dick, that stand and dick, hey!
And now here's the laughing news with Burt Reynolds without any clothes, Rudolph Nureyev on his toes, Johnny Carson paying through the nose, and say, who took my yo-yos? And now here's John and Dick with the news.
First, these news headlines.
Jacques Cousteau opens deep-sea diving school. Business goes under.
Bill to eliminate government red tape still in subcommittee.
Prune growers strike on the 5th month. No relief in sight.
And for those of you who'd like to hear more, here's Dick with the present news.
Sensitive airline officials have been editing and changing movies shown on planes, which might make passengers nervous. Most affected was the movie Airport. Now, when it was shown in airplanes, in place of a bomb exploding in the baggage, the in-flight version ends with a bag of jelly beans clogging the potty.
That'd still make me nervous. I don't know.
Me too. It's worse than the bomb. The head of the itinerant fruit pickers union, Gonzalez, resigned today in a huff.
In a what?
In a huff.
In a huff.
That's a small car. Claiming that everyone was always picking on him. Picking on him.
Play on words.
Play on words, wasn't it? Yeah. Now here's Dan with the news future of the news.
Future news. News of the future 20 years from now. Former President Richard M. Nixon, unable to find a job since leaving office, told a reporter today how hard things have been. As a matter of fact, he said, Pat and I would have starved to death if it hadn't been for the $1,000 we got from President McGovern. News of the future 20 years from now, Vatican City. The Pope announced today that he was reinstating the practice of Catholics abstaining from meat on Fridays, and now also on Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. When asked what religious significance this move held, His Eminence replied, none whatsoever, but with meat prices being what they are today, any Catholic who can afford to eat meat must be sinning.
And now for a report from the animal kingdom.
Here's an item of interest. An exclusive plastic surgeon, Dr. Kreilman, has opened an office in Beverly Hills and will specialize in giving facelifts to animals. Here's an example of his work. Look what the doctor was able to do for Polly Parrot before, after. My girlfriend, who's a beautiful French poodle, went to Dr. Kreilman. She wanted to look sexier. So he gave her 6 silicone injections. She really looks great now. The only trouble is her feet don't touch the ground anymore.
Hey, here's a special news feature with all the goings-on in paradise with our heavenly reporter, Angel Good.
Heaven, I'm in heaven. Scooby-Dooby. Hi, Angel Good here with... Wait, what?
Bless you.
Oh, these vapors. Well, last night we had a big party in the Paradise Ballroom. Everybody was there, and I ain't kidding. Julius Caesar, he is one funny person. What a riot. Brutus walked up to him and asked him how he liked the pizza, and Julius came right back with, I ate too, Brute. Oh, he's terrific. But it isn't all laughs, and I'm not kidding. Mark Antony got into a fight. He walked up to Vincent van Gogh and said, friends, Romans, and countrymen, lend me your ear. And Vincent punched him right in the mouth. Well, that's it from heaven. Angel Good here, signing off. And as Helen of Troy always says, don't take any wooden horses. Heaven, I'm in heaven, Scooby-Dooby, Scooby-Dooby-Doo.
Here's Willie Tyler and Lester with a Minority Report.
There will be a picnic tomorrow for the blacks and Mexican Americans to encourage working together. During the tug of war, the blacks and Mexican Americans will both be pulling on the same end of the rope.
Hey, wait a minute, man. Who's going to be on the other end? There's a 3 in court?
Now here's Sarah Kennedy with news of the future from Hollywood.
Hollywood news of the future. 50 years from now, former actor Sean Connery has decided to come out of retirement at the age of 99 to remake one of his earlier James Bond films. The film will be entitled Old Finger. Mr. Connery will be joined by co-star Honor Blackman, in the role of Wrinkles Galore.
Now the far-out news from our far-out freak, Heavy Helen.
Like far out, man. Oh, right on. Here's Heavy Helen from where it's at and all like that. You know, I said to my husband, rather my boyfriend, well, actually, it was this cat I met yesterday. That's what he is. I said, you know, man, I said, if we're going to go together, I'm going to, need, security, you know, something I can hang on to. And he agreed. He won't get a job, but he will grow a beard. Wow. Back to you, Simon and Garfunkel. Dick and Dan.
That was Heavy Helen. And now with a special news item about those special people in the world of entertainment, here's the nationally known columnist of TV Guide, Cleveland Amory.
Jim Neighbors has just signed to sing the national anthem at the Pillsbury Bake Off contest. In addition, he has also entered an upside-down cake.
Now to the sports capital of the world, Farmington, Maine, with Judd Strunk with the sports.
Hi there! Judd Strunk here from the sports capital of the world, Farmington, Maine. And I really got one for you this week. It's called the rump jump. Now, that little fella on the horse there, his name is Wee Willie Fast Change Watkins. He's gonna back that horse through an awful tough course, just as fast as its legs can carry it, uphill and down dale. But the secret is, he's got to change clothes 3 times just as fast as humanly possible. You think it's getting out of them boots, in and out of them, going on a galloping horse is easy or crazy, I think. Okay, we're getting ready. He's backing up to the start. Here goes Wee Willie. He's up and over. Look at the rump jump right there. Coming in, he's in green. Now he's coming up to the next one, up and over. He's in red, white. He's in white. That was a double. Okay, here he comes to the last one, and he's going right into me. Well, that's what I call a jockey short. Back to you, Dan and Dick.
And now we take you to our reporter in the deep jungles for the first interview with a real cannibal.
You're a little late, Dick, but your reporter was absolutely delicious.
And now, the news from inside the White House.
What are you talking about? Where would you get any inside information from the White House?
Well, it's a source very close to the president.
A source close to the Hey! That's President Nixon's wastebasket.
I told you it was a source very close to the president. It's right behind his desk.
Get a thing like that.
Look at this
stuff.
Hey, look at this.
What do you got?
It's President Nixon's morning schedule.
Yeah.
8 to 8:30, breakfast. 8:30 to 8:33, read the New York Times. 8:33 to 8:45, burn the New York Times. 8:45 to 9, get dressed. 9 o'clock till noon, shave.
Wait a minute. Here's a thank you and 3 million votes from Jimmy Hoffa.
Here's a page out of the president's diary. This morning, played golf with Spiro. Had trouble getting the ball out of bag.
Yeah.
Spiro teed off. Had trouble getting ball out of the ear.
I can see why he threw that page away.
Yeah.
Here's a piece of paper that says, make sure to send Sammy Davis a thank you note for helping to get the black man's vote. Also send thank you note to the black man whose vote we got.